Hola, MacGyver Sharon. I'm back. Got some hardware in the mail. I might have got the screws a little bit too long, but let's see what we got. So these are the parts I showed you last half of the video. And I screwed the holes in here. This is my table where I got stuff taken out, but you can see how it goes along the side of my truck there. And still in lockdown. So my refrigerator normally goes there. It's in my granddaughter's bedroom along with my bed. As you can see, I'm working on projects where my bed should be. It's so sad. Anyway, so I've got this. And you see, I ordered the screws from Amazon because I can't leave base. Can't drive anywhere if I want to get back on. So these are 2 inches. I think I'm going to order 1.5 inches later, but I just got to finish. You got to stay busy. Can't stay idle in the lockdown. So I got fender washers and nuts and lock washers and 2-inch bolts. So I'm putting, I drilled the hole. This is a flange. Measured the flange, drilled the holes, 2-inch, 1/4-20s, fender washer, lock washer, and then nut. So let's get those all screwed on. Let's see how strong it's going to be. Seven 16ths. All right, hard to do holding this camera. Alrighty, I'm gonna finish these, but you know what I'm doing. BRB. It would go down a bit further. I guess these flanges have this lip on the bottom. Okay, it's on the top. Can only go down so many threads. I wonder if I dremelled the edge off of that. If I could make it use of more of these threads. So maybe we'll explore that when I get the right size. When I get the shorter screws in, I have to take them off and see if I might modify. There's that semi-stiff I was talking about. Alright, so really I just need it to go here, here, and there. I'm not worried about that way. That's my window. We're in the submarine. Okay. So then, just ignore that china there. That's all I can afford. So far, so good. Then I haven't decided if I want it to go up high or lower. I'll be parking it over here or on top of my fridge. I built a box. I built a cardboard box and insulation template for my refrigerator. So this might have to, where my fridge normally sits, it's going to be sitting inside a box with insulation. So I might need more height. Gotta lower the refrigerator table. So I don't know if this should be higher or lower. But luckily, the next part is a T. So for now, I get to choose. Is this right? Let me consult my plans. Ah, yes. So right now, I get to choose whether the next elbow will go on top, which will, and another tube here, which will bring my tray way up high, or on the bottom. And also, I can always get an insert here and just lift this elbow up a little. And then it won't matter if I'm on top or bottom. All right, let's continue forth. So some adjustments will have to be made, and I'm also thinking I may be able to go with a smaller diameter pipe. But there's the flange, the elbow, 12-inch pipe, the T, an elbow, 12-inch pipe, an elbow, and then this T. And this will be able to swing over my bed, over the refrigerator. Getting dizzy? With a few adjustments. Maybe some pipe tape. I'm going to wire brush out the threads and see if I can't make them a little more workable. Alright, so now I'm putting the flange that will go there, and that's where my tray will go. It is a little high. I could go a smaller diameter pipe, and we'll see once I get my bed back in here, hopefully soon. Using the same tray, drilling the holes for this flange. In between, I'm going to put my FR4 after I drill holes in it, just for more support. I don't think it needs it. It's pretty thick. I just feel better, so the flange will go on top of that and screw it in. Alright, forward march. 4 holes. And I gotta drill these. Oops. Alright. Looks like I'm gonna have to use 2 hands. BRB. 4 holes. I need them up a little bit, so they'll have flush on the back side, because this goes in between the flange and the tray. Now you can do this with just a bigger drill bit. Or an X-Acto knife, or box cutter. Now make these holes a little bit bigger, because I always have a problem drilling layers and getting them to line up. Kind of like I can't draw a straight line either. But that just makes everything very MacGyver Sharon unique. Yeah, that's it. Alright. So this is the tray. The screws are a very tight fit. So I'm going to screw those down and then take it from there. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. had to take a little break. I was on baby duty and it rained. East Coast. Okay, so this will come off. That's something I added to stop when I had the setup up here with the legs coming down. So what I'm going to do here is, here's my FR4. It's also heat safety. Then I'm going to put the flange. I'm going to bring the screws in little by little because it's a very tight fit. And then after I put the flange on, I am not going to use fender washers because they're a little too wide and I don't feel like sanding them down. I have other washers. So I'm going to put some washers on there. The other washers, as soon as I get them out of the bag of nuts and bolts. And then I'm going to put a split washer. And then I'm going to put a nut. And then we'll be able to screw it on my little contraption here and swing the tray any way I want it to go. Now if this works out, I may go with a smaller diameter, like I said before, and use this for an idea I have of putting my Wave 3 on my tailgate. So it's not near anything. And I have this little propane tank that I'm going to put in my stowaway, and thinking of putting some disconnects on there so that if I'm parked in a cold spot, I can just quick connect the gas. The wave heater will already be in here, and the tube will come from the stowaway to the somewhere through the tailgate. Anyway, back to this project. So many ideas. Just can't go get parts. Alright, let me get these on here and we'll continue forward. Just a little bit, because it's a tight fit. You get all wiggy wommy and then you have to end up drilling your holes out there. Just like that. Yeah, I got my max air on, like totally blowing in here because it's hot and humid. Yeah, it's gonna be really tight. So we still gotta bring them in a little bit more. Once I get them through the flange, should be alright. Alrighty. Here we go. Some smaller washers. We got the split washer. I got the nut. Oh, but look at here. So these are from my bag, but I see this one is too short. I'll have to go through my bag of nuts and bolts and see if I can find one with this length. Before I headed out east, I gave a lot of stuff away. I gave away my first bag of nuts and bolts to someone who was working on the solar that they had to redo. And then after I got that all taken care of, I started collecting nuts and bolts again. But when I was ready to come to the East Coast to see the granddaughter, I mean, I got rid of my Coleman, I got rid of my other bag of nuts and bolts, and a bunch of camping stuff, because I had to be able to live in my truck and be stealth on the way here. So it's not like I could pull over and unload, and I had to fit in my truck. So I got to find another screw for that. In the meantime, I think that'll hold place for the whole lineup. Not too tight. I don't want to bend the wood. This is pretty thick. It's right here. You think it's just the rim, but it's actually really, really thick. Different layers of wood inside. I could tell by when I'm drilling these holes, I have one color sawdust, then a dark color sawdust, and then another light color sawdust. So it is pretty thick, pretty heavy. Should be able to hold up a stove or a laptop safely. So I'm just going to go around, not over torque. If I come up with any problems on this, I'll just add a little Loctite. But that'll do for now. Alright, let's put it on the thingy. The thingy. And there it is. I still need to do some tweaking. I need to tighten these up a bit more. I'm going to do some wire brushing, maybe see if I can get that down further and still be able to be loose. I'm going to use this tray for now, but I might get a lighter weight tray. Depends on what I'm going to put on here, see. But once I get everything tightened down, so I can move this tray, I can move it here, I'll be able to move it there. My bed is about right. Let's see, where's the carpet? Right about there, right in the middle of the curtains, and up to this ridge here. Because I've got a higher roof. So hopefully I'll be able to sit in my bed right there. And bring the tray over. Straighten this out. Yeah. Just like that. I'm sitting up on my bed. I need to get up. Put my tray away. Move it this way. I can move it that way. I can move it over here. I'm worried about the height with cooking on it, so I probably won't. And then again, I can make it something shorter here. I'm sure these elbows come in a shorter length. These aren't the best, but that's what I got to work with right now, and you got to work with what you got. So there it is. And I can bring it all the way out to the end of my tray. Let me flip it around so we can see it. Okay, on the other side now. Let's see how close it goes to the tailgate. Not bad, not bad. Like I said, whatever position I want in the bed. There goes my water. No Red Bull. 3 weeks till I can have another Red Bull. Trying to lose that lockdown weight. Alright, so there it is. There may be some mods with my refrigerator box. Maybe I'll just drill completely through this, get another pole, and go directly through here and down to the floor. You never know. It'll be more stable that way. I'm on a hill, by the way. My kid's driveway. Okay, well, I'm just playing around with it now. I've taken off the extra components here, and it's still a swivel, but maybe not so far. So you can also just do a mini version, and it still has the complete swivelness. It will clear my fridge as it is now. I don't know if it'll clear the box. We'll work on that when we get to it. But just thought I'd add this little mini part. So if I'm sitting on my bed, which normally goes right here, it's in my granddaughter's room, I could still sit on the edge of my bed and do my laptop. I can do it here in the center, or I can do it there on the end. So there's all different kinds of things you can do with these. I like it. It seems a bit more stable with just the one swivel. But I gotta get that bed back in here, just know for sure. Well, I got another project coming on with those extra bolts. Something to do with netting. We'll get back to that. Anyway, I just thought I'd add that little snippet of the shortened version. And there you have it. The swivel tray. Alright. Do some few tweaks. Get it to where I want it. Gotta get that bed back in here. Man, it's locked down. But anyway, thanks for joining me. This was part 2 of 2 to have the swivel tray in your truck. Might try to figure out some ways to lower it or higher it, or, you know, you gotta tweak these things in. You gotta try them out and tweak them in. So, just want to say, peace, love, and understanding, everybody. Y'all take care of yourselves out there. Take care of each other, too. Oh, it's hot in here. Gotta go.